this is Jamaica with Jamaica Life, and I got some exciting news. Now, you know I am into tissue culture. If you hadn't noticed, I buy quite a few trees with tissue culture, and I just, boy, stop it. You interrupting the video. Let me start over. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life, and my dog is eating food. So if you hear crunchy, crunchy, that is Cyrus. He always picks the finest times to eat his food. So I ordered some more tissue culture trees. One of these late night YouTube journeys that I take. So there was something that I saw, and it's called, I want to say it right, it's called the Jamaican cherry tree or the strawberry tree. And I couldn't find one that was inexpensive. Oh no, I'm just now opening it, guys. Now, look at this. Looky. Oh, they all right. They all right. I just have to untangle them. Look at that. One of them is smushed. See that? This is my unboxing. This is how you get them sometimes. Sometimes they pack them really good, and sometimes you get them like this, right? So I'm going to contact the seller because that one, I'm supposed to have 4, and that one is gone. Most likely it's gone. Look at that. So I'll contact the seller in reference to that. But the other 3 look like they will survive. See that? Tissue culture. So this is the Jamaican cherry tree. They say it tastes like cotton candy. And I have 3, hopefully 3. And I'll talk to the seller about this one. Last time I contacted these, this seller, I believe it's this seller, I didn't have any problem getting them replaced. So I'm gonna take these, they're still wet. I'm gonna take these and I am gonna upplant them with the exception of this one because this one didn't make it. It got smushed. So that's one of the 2 shipments. So I was, you know, when I order, the leaves are falling off. That's never good. This one, usually they put sticks in it to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm a little disappointed. So that is supposed to taste like cotton candy. And we're gonna up-pot these on this video. And pray the leaves are not crispy, so I'm not that worried about it. The leaves are still pliable, see that? I just have to give them some tender love and care with the exception of that poor baby. Always something. So I got one done. They had it wrapped in a little bit of newspaper. And I was concerned because I know that I ordered some Valete de Bordeaux figs. Well, they're also in this box. See? It says, yep, and that's the name right there. Right there. See that? First I have to see what's going on with this one. So I got three on this one, on the strawberry Jamaican tree, right? Which is fine with me. Not fine with me, but I'm gonna contact them, see if I get my 4th one or some kind of replacement. Hopefully the rest of them are fine. Okay, so I'm gonna open this one up. Oh no. Okay, this one looks better. See that? That one did not get tossed about and crunched up. And there we go. We're gonna slowly unwrap them from each other. And there we are. Another fig tree, another 4 fig trees. Isn't that pretty? They're pretty big. They're pretty big. So this is my shipment. The other ones are way smaller. When you do tissue culture, you never know exactly how big the plants are gonna be. The fig trees, and with every other tissue culture I got in about 3 months, this will double in size and double in depth. So I'm not worried about the fig trees. I also have some other plants out there that I bought, and they're just fine also. My experience, if you take care of them, right, because these are not going outside, they're going into the grow station. If you take care of them, unless they look like that one, they'll grow for you. So I have some pots outside. Let's go outside and upplant these with a little bit. No, I'm gonna get some liquid fertilizer. So let's go. So I have 4 pots here, and I have some more pots over there. So we're gonna pot these up, starting with the ones that have suffered the most, the strawberry plant or the Jamaican cherry. depending on who's saying what. So this one, the one that was all over broken, it is broken. It broke during shipping. So we'll talk to them. But the rest of them are just fine. So I'm gonna move you back. I might turn around. I have so many plants here. Again. I'll show you the results of a tissue culture that is about, I don't know, one is about 3 months and the other one's about 7 months. I believe that the ones that are 7 months should have been potted up in a bigger pot, and they will, so that they can grow bigger. Because the bigger the pot, believe it or not, the bigger the plant will get, the quicker the plant will get bigger. So I'm gonna turn you around and we're gonna get this thing started. Tissue culture. So I took the rubber band off there, and this has a thin layer of film. It's like, see that? I'm taking that off. It's like weed barrier. I'm taking that off. I need these roots to be free. Gotta be free. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Okay. Just taking that off. Little by little. Gently. All right, there's a root here. I don't know where the root went to, but it was here. And it's got this stuff on it, so I'm taking it off. All right, we got that one done. This one broke in shipping, so we're gonna put that to the side because that one's gone. That's done, done. I have some compost and dirt mix here that I'm gonna put into this pot. I thought I had filled some pots, but I guess not. I planted last night off camera, so I guess I used those. Got all kind of stuff going on around here. That's fine, right? And I put the pot almost on the plant. Got to be more careful. So I put enough soil in here, right? I'm gonna do a divot, right, with my hand, which is a small circle in there. I'll put the plant where I want it to be, and I'm gonna backfill it and press it down. That's one. Isn't that cute? They look bigger already. Once you plant them in these planters, they look big already. They look big automatically. That's how they fool us sometimes. They make us think we got plants that are bigger than they actually are, just by giving us a bigger pot and more soil. I'm just filling this with dirt. Excuse me, soil. Soil and compost. That one, I gotta water these things in quick because it looks like it's wilting. So they put a little rubber band on here, which is probably what snapped that other one over there. Take that off. Pull this out. And there is a felt thing on here that I need to pull off. Never noticed that before. It's really thin, but I don't want anything that can inhibit growth on these plants. I feel like I'm leaning forward in order to talk to you, so I'm gonna bring you a little bit closer. But I'm pulling this off. See that? It's felt. So when you're buying these plants, beware. You need to pull that off. Take my hand and I'm making a hole in there. I'll put the plant at the height that I want it. Then I'm gonna backfill it. Press it down. That's two. My last one, well, of the strawberry or the Jamaican cherry. That's my last one of that. All right, let's go ahead and fill this pot. By the handful. Okay, pull this one out. There are roots coming out of the sides, but I'm still gonna pull this felt thing off. I don't want the felt, just want the roots. I don't think I have to pull this off, but I want to. Without pulling any roots off, I'm trying to get it off. You hear any scurrying around, that's my quail. My baby quail. I let them out for some air because it was really stuffy in there. So there's only the older ones in there. I have a set of old ones out here, but most of the older ones are in there. It's really hot in that greenhouse, so I'm gonna have to move them over into the gazebo sooner than later. So here's my last strawberry. Little roly-poly. Get that. Make a hole with my hand. Put the plant where I want it. And backfill it. And there are 3 Jamaican cherry trees planted. Tissue culture. I gotta remember to do this though, because that definitely broke off in shipping. Unfortunately, this poor thing. Yeah, there's no way to save it. It broke down way on the bottom, right there. See that? So that is life. So I'm gonna go and get a different color for my Violette de Bordeaux fig trees. And I have 4 of those, and they're all healthy. So I'm gonna put a little bit of fish emulsion on here too. So I'm bringing this over, and I have my water here now. I went and got 4 more pots. I couldn't find the same color, so I bought 2 and 2. Now if I can get them apart, that is the question. We'll work on that later. How quickly these plants multiply, I tell you that. I got a million plants around here. I got more plants than I think I can handle. And they all got to go on the ground. Almost all of them. Some of them have to go into the trees. Some of them are going into big old tubs, but for the most part, most of the stuff has to go on the ground. It's all right, I'll get it done. I always do. This is junk. Okay, I got 2 of them done, 2 of them filled. Get this out. Shoot, these 2 blue ones want to be partners. They don't want to come apart. Do I have any over there? No, and I don't have my knife out here. Sometimes the sun melts them together. Uh-oh, that makes it worse. Jamaica, don't do that. I'll figure it out. So, let's get our first 2 planted. There they are. And I have the other 2 right here. I'm gonna move them to the side where they're out of the way. Take this rubber band off. And they did the same thing with these, except these jokers escaped. The roots are trying to escape the pod. So I'm gonna pull it out and spread them out. I don't like this. I guess I don't remember this being on the other ones. This felt thing, I don't remember that, but it's here. I'm pulling it off. I mean, some people get these and it's called tissue culture because sometimes these jokers are wrapped in tissue. I don't know what kind of tissue this is. If it was tissue, it disintegrated. I'm just pulling it off so these roots can hang down. These plants were bigger than the strawberries. The strawberry tree or the Jamaican cherry tree. I can't wait. They say that tastes like cotton candy. It's high in vitamin C. Now, late night, man, the people be popping up. I'm like, who is that? And then they talking about some plants I've never heard of. And my family's Jamaican. Never heard of it. There's a lot of plants in Jamaica, though, that I've probably never heard of because I didn't live there. I just visited. So, let's see. And my mom, she left when she was really young. So most of the stories from Jamaica came from my grandma. Luckily, I was with her most of my life, so I got most of the stories of the country. My grandmother didn't talk a lot though. It was kind of like pulling teeth, getting her to tell you anything. And she'd get a little irritated, and finally she'd tell you. You had to be real nice to her too. She was old school. Can't be fresh. Not with that woman. Not with any of the old school Jamaican women. I don't know about the United States women, but Jamaican women were very, very stern. At least my grandma was. They didn't play. They didn't talk and they didn't play. They worked really hard, came home tired, and last thing they wanted to do was talk to you. It's like, I remember it was like pulling teeth. Sometimes she would talk though. But she was a woman of very few words. I think she was very smart. That was the thing. Because, you know, usually smart people don't talk a lot. That's usually what it is. Sometimes the dumb ones don't talk though, because they don't want nobody to know what they're thinking. The craziness is going on inside. So I'm just gonna pull this tissue. See that? I'm pulling that off. The roots have worked its way back up. So this thing was ready. I'm just trying to pull the roots down and get this tissue off without doing any damage, Jamaica. You gotta be patient. Patience of a gardener. Pulling it apart, and I'm getting this tissue off as much as possible. I don't want anything inhibiting my roots. None of this. I want it to be free and willy-nilly. Go off and do great things. I think I have enough figs. I'll show you what I have, because I have some that are tissue culture over here, about 7, maybe 9, lost count. And then I have some that are in the ground. I have, I don't know, 5 over here, 1 in there, and about 4 over there. So about 10 in the ground, maybe 10, maybe more, I don't know, maybe less, maybe more. I'll stop counting. So I'm pulling this down, all right, and I have one over there that I have to get in. It's a bigger tree. I forget what it is though. Oh, it's an LSU gold. No, an LSU purple that is still in the pot. Couldn't find an LSU gold until I bought it on tissue culture. So those are over there. I have a lot of LSU gold. Okay, so I'm trying to get these roots unraveled because it's a little root bound. There it is. It's starting to come apart. It's like untangling hair. Uh-oh, shoot. It's like untangling hair. Be kind to your seedling plants. Very, very delicate. Okay, and they've already went through a shipping process, so they're a little stressed already. And I need to take this stuff off of this table. I don't want to get any of that back in the pot. So move it over here. Move it out of the way. All right, I'm gonna pour some out. Still got roots hanging down, right? See that? I got the roots hanging down. Okay, and I'm gonna do that. Okay, hold the leaves up. Take that yellow leaf off and backfill it. Turn it around. Pull it up. Here we are. We got her in. Now when I water it, it may drop down. I'll just have to add more soil because that's what always happens. Pressing it down. And it's in. That's 2 done. I got 2 more. Let's see if I got any strength to get this darn thing apart. Need a chisel. There it is. Lord have mercy. I'm afraid to put it back in there. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Let's get some more soil. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 handfuls. Yay! That seems to be the going trend with this pot. 1 in my hand. 2, 3, 4. It's gonna make me out of a liar this time. 5. There it is. And 6. Put a little bit more in this one too. Okay, girl. Let's get this one off. They put the rubber band on one side, so I'm gonna move it in the direction, the opposite direction to get them off. Uh-oh. Clumsy. Look at that. A lot of roots. A lot of roots that are coming back up. The roots went down and then they work their way back up. They're reaching for the sky. And I don't want them to reach for the sky, so I'm gonna get this stuff the way it's supposed to be going down. The root's supposed to go down, not up. So I'll get this tissue culture off because they were fighting for space. The roots didn't know where else to go, so they just kept on. Instead of going in a circle, they went back up. Uh-oh. Let me see. All right. Let's see there. There we go. Get that off. Let me get this off. Please don't let there be a bee. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Keep on pulling this tissue off. Get my roots untangled a little bit. Because this is root bound. For tissue culture, this is considered root bound. I'm just uncircling it because I don't want this thing to pass away on me. I want this fig. I want all 4 of these figs. I'm just pulling the tissue culture off. Little by little. Yeah. Little by little. Yeah. All right. Okay. So I need to backfill this. I'm gonna take some out. Right. And rat tat 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 tat. Open it up, girl. There we go. Get those roots loosey-goosey as much as possible. I'll hold it where I want it to be, like I would do any other tree. I'll work my way around it with soil. Is the ant biting me? No. Kind of little animals out here fighting back. What you doing out here, Jamaica? What you doing out here? Take your lunch money. You can go tell your mama if you want to. Don't matter to me. Bully. Bully bugs. All right. Take that leaf. Press it down. Make sure you bury the pod. That's very important. Even if you have to pull a couple of leaves off, bury that pod. It'll come up out of the ground if you don't bury it. I'm just telling you what happened to me already. So what is that? It's popping up like a pig. Okay, we got it in. On to the next one. Take some of this out, right? Here's our last one. Yep, this one is also root bound. See that? Yeah, definitely root bound. Shoot. Let's see how we're gonna do this, girl. Work your way around. That's what you do. Work your way around. Work your way around, girl. Get this tissue off. That's how you'll find out where everything's supposed to be. Take the tissue off. There we go. I don't want that nowhere near this plant. All right, I'm pulling it down because the roots are working its way back. They're working way back to the sky. Here we go. Everybody wants to make noise today. When Jamaica comes outside, if I wasn't out here, nothing, not a sound. They don't know I'm out here. They're not doing it on purpose. That's like way across there. All right. Uh-oh. Shoot. There we go. Pulling that off. Unseparating the roots, pulling them apart, making them free. Not all clumped together. Sometimes you just gotta let it go though, right? Uh-oh, you just do the best you can and keep it moving. Okay, I think I got all the circular motion done. There it is, roots are hanging down. I'm gonna hold it where I want it. Suspended until it stands up. All right, now it's standing up. Get these leaves. I'm gonna pinch some of these leaves off because I don't want to bury any leaves. So that one can come off down there. That one. That one. And that one. Now I can do what I'm supposed to do without burying any leaves. Afraid the leaves will rot if I leave them on there. They'll be underground, and they're not supposed to be underground, just like the roots ain't supposed to be in the air like they were trying to do. Okay, move that over. Still adjusting the plant. And here we are. That's 7 plants done just like that. Now we're gonna get some water. Well, let's clean up this place a little bit and then we'll get some water. How about that? So here's a little pod things that they came in. It's super small. See how much bigger they look? They were in here, but now they're in here. So tissue culture is deceiving. It looks like it's smaller than it actually is, because this probably $10. That's how much I would pay per plant just for it being in the pot and looking like this. So sometimes the pot can make the plant look better, bigger than it is, and you don't necessarily want to have bigger plants. You want healthy plants. That's what you want. So I'm gonna get all this soil in here. Now, do I have a bucket? 'Cause I really want it to soak. Them roosters in there fighting. I had to go and get one of them earlier because he was cock-a-doodle doing. You see how quiet he is now? Okay, so here's the water. And here are my plants. This out of the way. That don't count. That's something else. That's going in the ground today. They starting to look scraggly. Straggly. Okay, so I have 7 of them. I'm supposed to have 8. Y'all know that, right? You know my story. We're gonna take some fish emulsion, which smells to high heaven, but it works. Pour that in. All right, I got 2 pitchers, don't worry. I got enough. And the thing about this is that you touch this stuff. You know how it is when you peeling crab legs, they give you that little bit of lemon juice to clean your hands because it gets in your pores. And you smell like that for a little while. So I'm gonna pour some in here, right? Try to stand her up while I'm wetting her down. This is the fig. So that was a strawberry. Here's another strawberry. No, it isn't, that's a fig. That's a strawberry right there. You water it until you start seeing. I gotta put some more soil in here because obviously that was enough soil. Until you start seeing water come out. I see one trailing water. And get some more soil for that strawberry or the Jamaican cherry. Fill it back in. Give her something to stand up on. All right, here's another one. This is clean water. Now it doesn't have any fish emulsion in it yet. I just unveiled a worm. I'm gonna cover you back up. Oh, it's freaking out. It's like, what are you doing? Leave me alone. I covered it up. Okay, let's get a fish emulsion. They ain't gonna like that. I don't know if worms like fish emulsion or not, but oh well. Like it or not, here it come. Take that off, get the dribble off. And In my hand goes. I think I put too much. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Doom, doom. And the flies love fish emotion. Oh, they love it, love it, love it. All right. So there's one right there. Here's another one right here. And here's one right here. Okay, I see stump coming out of that one. Nothing came out of this one yet. Did anything come out of you? Nope, nothing. All right, so we got it done. All 7 of them are done. Let me put the ones that are alike together, huh? So I'm gonna mark these. These are the figs, these are the 4 figs, and these are the 3 strawberries, Jamaican cherries, right here. So let's go ahead and get some tags and we'll finish this thing out, and then I'll show you the ones that I bought earlier, showing you that this stuff actually works. Need to pull this one off. Any leaves that I see that are buried, I'm gonna pull them off because I don't want that kind of drama with my plants. Don't want it. There's not enough soil in them. Some more on there. And this soil has worms in it, which is a good thing. Very good. All right. Let's go and get our markers. Okay, I brought the little box out here so I could read and show you what they send with it. So cute. Get the feeling that this is a younger group, because it says, "Hi fam." That's not normal. I'm finally home. I've been on an incredible journey just to be with you. I may need a little rest, but with your love and care, I know I'll grow strong and beautiful. I'm so grateful to be a part of your world. And it's called Fam Plants. See that? And then it says, if this plant brings you joy, we would love your review. So it said, extend a warm welcome to the plants by submerging their containers in 1 inch of room temperature water for 30 minutes to rehydrate. Oops. Find a cozy spot with bright, airy surroundings for your plant to settle in. If the plant arrives with a broken or damaged leaf or stems, please cut them off and wait 15 days. With proper care, new leaves will surely sprout. Not for that plant is broken in half. Resist the urge to uppot them right away. Let some excess water evaporate first to protect the roots. I ain't do any of that. Since the plants are young, we suggest keeping them in a medium pot until they're a bit stronger. Once they're ready, you can move them to the ground if you like. Keep them away from harsh direct sunlight initially. Gradually introduce them into full sunlight or indirect light. Sit back, relax, and get excited for the delicious fruits they'll soon be harvesting. While you wait, don't forget to check out our amazing plants. If you are unsatisfied with this purchase, please contact us within 24 hours of delivery. I will be doing that, because that is broke. I can't do nothing about that. I've already planted these things before. I tell you to follow instructions, but shoot, that one, these I take responsible for, but that one, no, I don't take responsibility for that one at all. So here goes my thing. This is the fig tree, the Violetta de Bordeaux. So I'm gonna see if I can write this down. I'm gonna say fig, Violetta, Violett. Oh, my sloppy handwriting. Just a minute. Start over. Violetta, Violette, de Bordeaux, Bordeaux. So that goes right here. do another one. Try to make it smaller so that we get all the words on there. Violetta, Violettete, de Bordeaux, Ordeaux. That's 2. Yay! People trying to get their work in before the weekend. It's Thursday. Yeah, Friday night I want to go out, so I'm gonna cut the lawn today. So here's another one. Violettedebordeux. All right, my mama used to make me spell words out loud. That's actually true. Violettedebordeux. Okay, the figs are done. Now, what did they write on the other paper? I'll put this on the side of the container. Why not? And they gave me it, so I'm gonna put it right here. Hopefully it's right side up. Can't see. Next one is the cherry red Jamaican tree. Cotton candy. I can't wait. I can't wait to taste this one. Can't wait. I know it's gonna take me about a year or so, but I'm willing to wait. So cherry red Jamaican, otherwise known as the strawberry tree, and it tastes like cotton candy. So I don't know how they got it. All that came from. It looks a little bit like cherries. It's a lot smaller from what I saw on TV last night. I'm gonna put Jamaican cherry, not cherry Jamaican. This is going in the house, by the way. Jamaica ain't no fool now. I ain't risking losing my stuff. I am not risking it. Especially these Jamaican cherries. I was so surprised when I found them in tissue culture. I was like, what? Say less. All right, that there is done. So I'm gonna put these, I'm gonna find a container to put them in so they'll have constant watering. I'm gonna contact the seller in reference to this. I'll put this in here. Reference to this one, because I can't salvage this. It broke completely off. Yeah. Y'all are my witness. See that? It's broken completely off. So, anyway. Can't win them all. So, this is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. Let me show you what tissue culture does within a matter of a couple of months, because none of these plants that are over here are over a year. Not one. Not showing off. They could have been bigger had I put them in a bigger pot. So I decided that I'd put them in these pots because I learned my lesson about putting them in the small pots, because then I had to just disrupt them and plant them in a bigger pot in a couple of months. Like 2 or 3 months don't make any sense. Go ahead and put them in these. I think these are 4-inch pots, or are they 5? They're one or the other. So here goes my tissue culture stuff. Here's the first one. These are about they are about 2 to 3 months old, and this is a Chicago fig, and here is the LSU Gold. These weren't doing too well, but now that they're outside, now that these are outside, they're doing a lot better. The LSU Gold that I had from this summer is about 6-7 months old, or a lot. See how much bigger they are? They died back and they're coming back now because of the winter. Here's another LSU Gold. Here's another one. Here's another one. You see how big they get? Look, that's only a couple of months. Figs grow quick. Actually, a lot of the tissue culture grows quick. Here's another LSU Gold. So I can't tell the difference between the ones I got a couple of months and the ones that I've had for about 6-7 months. They're catching up. This one is this one I said it was in the house. This one I know is about 2 to 3 months old. The Chicago Hardy Figs. So what else do I have here? I lost the name of this one. There's 2 of them though. Forget what they are. This is not tissue culture. This came from the tree over there. So that's not tissue culture. The hackberries are still dormant. I wonder if they're alive. I hope so. I hope I get at least one. And then I got these. These are mulberry trees. Now, yeah, mulberry trees. Mulberry bushes. Is it? No, it's not mulberry. This is oh gosh, I can't remember. This was also tissue culture. So that I can't remember right now. So that's one of them. And the rest of them, this came from. This is I don't know. I'm forgetting what everything is. Crepe myrtles that I got from somebody I donated to, and these came from my my dragon fruit plant. So I got a whole bunch. You can see I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 fig trees right here, just right here. See that? Then the rest of the stuff I got this from you know, Tractor Supply, and I planted this, of course. So here we are. Magnolia tree, that's what it is. Magnolia trees, and one of them is right here. You know you can make tea out of this, right? Y'all check it out, and this is all of the stuff that I planted. This is kale. Remember those kale microgreens I got? Yeah. Pretty, ain't it? I planted too much. We're talking about tissue culture, right? all of these fig trees right here are tissue culture. This is tissue culture. This is tissue culture. I don't remember. I think these mulberry trees were also, not mulberry, magnolia trees were also tissue culture. I can't remember. But most of them, all of the figs were tissue culture. And you see how big they get and how quickly they get, right? How quickly they get big. I gotta move this one around because they're gonna snap each other off. And these are all LSU golds. I could not find an LSU gold in our area. Nowhere. I found an LSU purple, and I paid dearly for this bad boy. This has to go in the ground. I thought it was gone because I had it in a pot, but then I remembered I had one in the pot. I had the ones that are in ground right now, they were in the pot, but they came back. So here's the other one. It's the LSU purple. And those over there, I gotta go this way because this dragon fruit tree is fighting back. It's been getting me lately. I gotta put it in a bigger pot. I have so many trees to plant. I'm overwhelmed a little bit. But my trees are waking up, all of them. Here are my figs. Here are my fig trees. They didn't die back this year. All of them are doing well. I expect to get a great harvest. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Once they get big and established, apparently, they don't die back as often. They don't. My asparagus came up, but one has went past its prime. There's one there. Is this one, ouch. Is this one hard? Is this one hard yet? Yeah, let's see. Yay, Team Jamaica. Woo, fine. I know I didn't wash it off. I'm still alive. I do this all the time. Here's another one of my trees. See, I didn't take that little thing off. See how quickly this branch grows? Let me get this off real quick. After I eat my asparagus. That one. I didn't get those in time. See them? Tissue culture. Anyway, I'll get that tag off in a minute. Everything is flowering. Spring is here, guys. Look at that. All of my trees are waking up. And they have flowers on them. Look at them. The only one that hasn't woke up is the 2 apricot trees. Let me see if they're on their way. Nope. Peach tree right there. We'd be like, make sure the bees ain't out. See the pink flowers on the peach tree? I just put this one in the ground. It's a plum tree. Anyway, guys, I didn't mean to give you a tour. I'm just so happy that spring is here. I don't know what to do with myself. I got to be strategic on how I plant things now because I'm running out of space. Believe it or not, I am. And I don't want it too dense. I want it on the outskirts. I want it on the outskirts. I want it to circle the property, not engulf the property. Anyway, I could smell the fish emotion. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. I thank everyone for being with me today, and I will see you on the next one. Keep on planting, guys. Bare roots and all, tissue culture and all, it all works. I'll talk to you later, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.